Welcome to this day in history. On December 7, 1941, the Hawaiian naval base Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese Naval Air Service. This surprise attack led the U.S. to be involved in the ever-growing threat that was World War II. In other news, flags around the country will be flown at half-staff until December 30th in honor of our late President George H.W. Bush. Thanks for listening, DP. Now let's send it to campus.
I don't want a lot this morning.
Is there just one thing you need?
I care about all of my classes.
DP News especially.
But there's one thing I want to do.
And Slick Nick is here with you.
So make our wish come true.
'Cause Chargers, it starts now.
Wait, what does?
DP News. There will be a drill 11 a.m. on Tuesday called the Shelter Holding Place, where some hazardous material is on campus and students and staff need to be cleared out of the hallways.
Let's see a video.
Hi, I'm Miss Henderson, here to talk to you about next week's safety drill called a Shelter Hold-in Place, which occur because there is an incident like a chemical spill or emergency personnel on campus that requires hallways to be clear. On Thursday at 11 a.m. during seminar, you will hear a long bell, at which your teachers will sweep the hallways, close and lock the doors, take attendance, and continue business as usual inside the classrooms. The actions taken during a shelter hold in place are basically the same as the actions taken during our most recent drill, a lockout. The only difference between the two is why we do them. So, next Thursday at 11 a.m., a long bell will indicate that you need to shelter hold in place inside your classroom. That's it. If you have any questions or concerns about this or any drill or anything regarding safety, feel free to come see me in my office at any time. Thank you.
Remember, students, it's a great way to be safe. Hey, Nate, that sweater makes you look like $1,000.
Don't you mean $1 million, Nick?
Nope.
Oh, well, speaking of 1,000 big ones, the Santa Barbara Scottish Rite is giving out a few $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors.
If you're on track to graduate this year, why not apply at Santa Barbara's ScottishRite.org?
Oh, and that's right, spelled R-I-T-E.
And as usual, the info and link is on DPNews.org.
Oh, and that's DP News, spelled D-P-N-E.
They know how.
Yeah. I know you can spell DP News, but can you spell karaoke?
K-A-R-A-O-K-E.
Whoa, you can. And you actually made a little song out of it, too.
Isn't that what karaoke's all about?
True, and we've got our own karaoke in the Greek today.
Let's send it over to a DP leadership with more info.
Hey DP, it's Kaya here with Dylan and Clarissa to talk about some Greek activities. So can you tell me what's going on in the Greek today?
Today is going to be holiday-themed karaoke, so you guys can sing any holiday-themed songs of your choice.
Awesome. And can you tell me what time and where this activity will take place?
It will be during lunch today and in the Greek.
Awesome. Make sure you guys come out. I'm Kaya, that's Dylan, that's Clarissa. Come out, and back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that extra info, Live. Makes me even more hyped for that sing sesh today.
Remember to come on down to the Greek at lunch today to clap along to the beautiful voices of your peers.
After you come on down to the karaoke at lunch today, why not come on downtown tonight at 6:30?
Downtown tonight at 6:30? Could this mean
the Santa Barbara Holiday Parade? Cheer.
Leadership.
Marching band.
Color guard.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't on there. We don't have time for a whole monologue.
I guess you're right. But anyways, travel down to State Street at 6:30 to watch this impressive parade.
Travel downtown to State Street? Doesn't that sound much of a traveling to me?
Then what does, Nick?
The spring break Vietnam trip deadline is approaching to sign up. Talk to Madame Lent, plus itineraries and other pieces of info available in H23. And of course, more information is up on dpnews.org.
Nick, we gotta start working on our Mandarin.
Don't you mean Vietnamese?
No, Nick, Mandarin oranges. The Food Bank of Santa Barbara County is holding a Mandarin orange picking event at a local orchard this Saturday.
Holy slickness, Nate. That's tomorrow? Our Chargers better sign up fast.
Oh, dang. We better tell them this info as quick as we can.
No, Nate. They've got time, and so do we.
Phew. Each volunteer under 16 must have an adult chaperone, but one chaperone can count for more than one student.
Sign-ups are on DPNews.org, and so is the contact info for the team putting this on, if you have any questions.
While we're on the topic of questions, I've got a question for you, Chargers. Do you want to see a better and cleaner campus? Of course you do.
If you're not interested in orange picking, you can get some easy volunteer hours at this Saturday's Beautify DP.
These hours can also count towards NHS and CSF. Let's send it to Alive with more info.
Hey DP, I'm here with Lindsay and Ryan to talk about Beautify DP. So for people who don't know, what is Beautify DP?
So Beautify DP is just an event we hold on campus a few Saturdays a semester where we pick up trash and pick weeds in different places and just do like general things to beautify DP.
And what has Beautify DP done in the past?
Some of the big things is we painted the Greek, like most of you guys know, and then we planted the plants and the trees in between the EPAC and the parking lot.
And what are you guys going to do this Saturday for Beautify DP?
So this Saturday, we are going to mulch around the EPAC and weed, and then we're also going to weed in between the EPAC and the gym, and then in the courtyard inside the main office, we're going to lay some ground cover.
All right. Thanks for joining us. I'm Santana. This is Ryan and Lindsay. Make sure to come to this Beautify DP. Back to you guys in the studio.
Volunteer hours and changing our campus for the better. Sounds like an easy job to me.
You betcha. Let's hear some more about some jobs. Many workplaces are looking for Chargers to hire during the holiday rush. And no, these places don't give out volunteer hours. This is paid work we're talking about. Places like Macy's, Tilly's, Camino Real Cinemas, and more are all desperate for a little DP in their lives. To find a list of places looking to hire, check up on dpnews.org.
Wait, Nate, that's not all the job opportunities we want. We've got some special employment offers from our local good neighbor.
State Farm is there?
That's right. A local State Farm agent, Paul Krishman, is looking for a hardworking, good listening, communicating, skilled student to work a paid position at this agency.
Sounds like he's looking for a Charger, I tell ya.
If you're interested in this great opportunity, email Mr. Cashman's office manager on the email through dpnews.org.
You know us Chargers are about making that cash, man.
Good one. But I think our DP community just loves to help out.
Speaking of money and speaking of helping out, the penny drive started yesterday.
Donating coins or bills to the tin on your fourth period class not only contributes to the great cause,
the Santa Barbara Unity Shop,
but if you raise the most, you can also win a pizza party provided by the school cafe.
Or if you end up as a runner-up, you can still win a snack party for your fourth period class.
So let's get those pennies out and ready.
Not only do we have the penny drive rolling along here at DP, but we also have the canned food and toy drives.
Let's see a video.
Remember guys, the canned food drive ends the 18th. There's one box inside of the main office, one in front of the athletic office, and one in front of the library. So remember, the 18th. Also, don't forget about Toys for Tots, because these boxes are empty. So put something in there, please. Please, put something cool in there. Please.
Remember, this drive ends next Friday, the 19th.
So get those cans rolling.
Speaking of rolling, we gotta roll out.
Another day, another campus closing. Make sure to stick around after the show to see our marching band in full action. I'm Nick.
And I'm Nate. Snowballing out.
We wish you a Merry Sports Report and a Happy World News.
Stay, DP.
And good morning.
D.
And Sammy.
Are back and better than ever.
And guess what? We have your sports report.
So let's get started. Boys soccer had a game last Wednesday.
With a final score of 1-3, unfortunately, Arroyo Grande did win.
Make sure to wish any boys soccer players good luck for their game today at 12:30 at Gersh Park versus Harvard Westlake for the SB Showcase Tournament.
And speaking of soccer games, girls soccer also has a game today at 3. Good luck, guys.
Girls basketball had 3 games and boys basketball had 2 games recently.
Boys basketball won one and lost the other of their games with scores of 42-55 against Oak Park and 48-38 against Pioneer Valley.
Girls basketball lost 2 and won 1 game. They scored 57-55 against Orcutt Valley, 21-47 against Rio Mesa, and 42-49 against Royal High School.
Although we did lose 2 games, don't forget,
2 L's make a W, and your R, winners in our hearts.
our wrestling team had an away match against Santa Ynez on Wednesday.
We won 51-18, only playing 5 matches, with the other wins being forfeited.
Our team is playing again in the Camarillo Duels on December 7th and 8th at Camarillo High School.
Girls water polo killed it in their last game against Santa Ynez.
The game ended with a score of 16-1. Congrats to Shannon Connolly and Kelly McKelberg for leading us to the win.
Great job and good luck in the Via Park tournament ending tomorrow.
Looking for some after-school snacks Monday from 4 to 8?
Well, don't forget about the Chipotle fundraiser for DP Athletics.
And you may be thinking, I don't like Chipotle.
Well, it doesn't matter. Get something for a friend.
33% of all proceeds go to DP Athletics, and all you have to do is show them a flyer or just print one out.
Find the flyer on dpnews.org.
We've reported on so many sports. There isn't one that we haven't reported on, of course.
Sammy, that's not true. Boys tennis hasn't started, so we haven't reported on that.
Of course. Well, if you do want to play tennis,
Tryouts will begin on Monday, December 10th, and run through Thursday, December 13th.
please stop by Coach Hausinger's room M2 for times and details or with any questions. Well, that brings this show to an end.
That's right. Have an excellent Friday, Chargers.
And don't forget,
I'm D-Cop.
and I'm Sammy.
We'll see you on Monday.
Now, send it over to World.
Good morning, Dos Pueblos. I'm Maya, back with your World News Report. Let's get right into it. 3 weeks ago, there were peaceful protests in Paris, France, contradicting the rise in fuel taxes called the Yellow Vest protests. But recently, these protests turned violent and anti-political. As of today, there are about 10,000 Yellow Vest protesters throughout France. There have been 89,000 police officers stationed in armored vehicles across France, 8,000 in Paris alone. 140 high school students have been detained for participating in these riots. The movement issued more than 40 demands to France's government, a couple of them being a minimum pension, widespread changes to the tax system, and a reduction in retirement age. Several tourist attractions, including the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, and the Arc de Triomphe, are closed this Saturday due to these riots. That's all the news we have for you today, DP. Thanks for tuning in, Chargers, and we'll see you on the flip.